All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about a surprisingly simple tool that one of the world's most famous billionaires uses to make massive investments. We're going to break down how Mark Cuban uses his email inbox, and more importantly, what that means for anyone trying to grow a business.
It really all kicks off with this wild statement from Mark Cuban himself. $100 million invested in companies based on pitches he got through email. Think about that. He's never even met some of these people. This isn't just a cool trivia fact. It's a huge signal about where real, high-stakes business decisions get made.
So the big question is, could email, plain old email, actually be a billionaire's secret weapon? I mean, it sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? Well, that's exactly what we're going to figure out. And I think the answer is going to change how you look at your own inbox forever.
Okay, so first up, let's really dig into what this incredible story tells us about business today. It's a wake-up call to pay serious attention to a tool that, let's be honest, most of us just take for granted.
And this is the absolute key, right here. Cuban's method proves that an inbox isn't just for sending messages back and forth. It's a full-on engine for building trust and making transactions happen. When you think about it, your inbox is some of the most valuable real estate in the entire digital world. If a billionaire can vet and fund companies from his, imagine what you can do for generating leads.
Now look, this isn't just a gut feeling or a one-off story from one guy. The actual data behind why email is so powerful, it's absolutely staggering.
Just look at this number, $36. According to the Data and Marketing Association, that is the average return on investment for every single dollar you spend on email marketing. Let that sink in for a second. A 36-to-1 ROI. There's pretty much no other marketing channel that even comes close to that. It's insane.
And this is where it gets really interesting. When you put email side by side with other channels, it's not even a fair fight. Look at that top row. Email just dominates across the board for B2B growth. It has the highest ROI, by a mile. It has the best ability to get personal with your message. And it's fantastic for nurturing leads over the long haul. Social media, paid ads, they just can't compete on that level. So why is that? Well, it boils down to these four core strengths. First, it's a direct, one-to-one conversation that people have actually opted into. Everything you do is searchable and measurable so you know what's working. It's asynchronous, meaning people can get to it on their own time, which they love. And maybe most importantly, it plugs right into all your other tools, like your CRM systems and AI. It's the real backbone of a modern marketing strategy.
Okay, so that's the what and the why. But how do we actually start thinking like Mark Cuban? This is where we take his famous approach to productivity and turn it into a marketing strategy you can use.
Cuban is famous for hating meetings. He sees them as a total productivity killer. So instead, he treats his inbox like what he calls a tickler file. It's not a list of chores he has to get through. It's a living, breathing, searchable database of the most important things on his radar. This gives him incredible speed and control. Sound familiar? It should, because that's the exact same mindset behind marketing automation.
And this slide just lays it out perfectly. It's a one-to-one translation. Cuban's rule to keep everything searchable, that's what we do with CRM integrated email campaigns. His laser focus on only what matters, that's just a fancy way of saying segment your audience. And his obsession with automating repetitive stuff, well, that's the whole point of triggered workflows. It's the same logic, just applied to marketing at scale.
All right, this is the crucial part. It's time to turn this mindset into an actual actionable blueprint for building your very own automated lead generating engine.
But first, let's get one thing straight about what we mean by automation. This isn't about sending spam or being robotic. True, high-performing automation is all about building a system that can replicate your best, most thoughtful, most human outreach, but do it at a massive scale. It turns your email program into a sales engine that's working for you 24/7.
And this is the proven 5-step flow that the best B2B brands use. Step 1, you define your ideal customer profile, or ICP. Basically, you've got to know exactly who you're talking to. Step 2, you segment that audience into smaller groups based on their needs. Step 3, you create automated email sequences that deliver the right message at the right time. Step 4 is lead scoring, where your system automatically figures out who's most engaged. And finally, Step 5, the hottest leads get handed off to sales. It's like an assembly line for creating customers.
Okay, let's bring it all home. We're going to pull everything we've talked about into one complete growth blueprint that any business can use, and it's all built on 3 critical pillars. Success really depends on these three things working together perfectly. Think of it like a three-legged stool. You need data intelligence, so you're talking to the right people. You need the automation technology to scale your outreach. And you absolutely need a smart human strategy to write content that actually connects with other humans. You take away any one of those legs and the whole thing just collapses.
All right, so if you remember nothing else from this, remember these 4 things. 1. Email is still the king for building B2B relationships. 2. Automation doesn't just improve your performance, it multiplies it. 3. If you can't scale it, it's not sustainable. And 4. Good, clean data is the fuel for this entire engine.
And that brings us right back to where we started. Mark Cuban looks at his inbox and sees a database of opportunities worth hundreds of millions of dollars. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Go take a look at your own inbox, right now. Is it just a chore, just a to-do list, or is it your next huge opportunity just waiting for you to unlock it?